Hey guys, what is up? Zero here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Twin Realities. So, in the last episode, we did some more stuff. Played Science Bonanza. It was a good game. Quality title. Also, yes, I did see that people said that if you want to play Science Bonanza, you can play it in the Twin Realities Discord. So...
Really? That's a real thing?
Yeah, they actually have that in their Discord. You can play Science Bonanza in their Discord.
How do you play? How do you actually play that? Like, what?
There's probably rules. Yeah, join the Discord. They put the link in the last video in the comment section. I hearted their comment.
Okay.
So yeah, if anybody wants to play, you go to the last video, look in the comments, and you should find the creator. He gives a link to the server. But in any case. Anyway, we made a poll also last time. We were sharing poems, and so that's basically what we're doing. Also, we made a poll asking who to go for, either Natsuki or Monika. At first, the poll was pretty neck and neck. It was like 49 to 51 in Monika's favor, surprisingly. Then it was 50-50, and now the ending results are, at least at the time of recording this video, it has 970 votes. Monika at 44% and Natsuki at 56%. So it's okay. We're going down Natsuki route. However, we just still also have to make sure we don't ignore the other girls, because if we do, then bad shit will apparently happen. So we have to make sure that we just have Natsuki as the love interest, but we still do things with the other characters, which is, I'll be honest, a very nice touch that this mod adds. I'll give it credit for that. Because I'm not a big fan of the mods that make you only hang out with the one girl, then only that girl, and then everyone else is basically ignored. So yeah, let's share a poem with Monika now. Monika looks like she was waiting for me.
Ah, there you are, Zero. I was wondering when you would walk up to me.
Yes, I've got some questions about your fantastic wording earlier. Love for 4 fictional girls?
What? Are you trying to deny it? Try me. I haven't lost the skill I garnered being leader of the all-too-busy debate club.
A debate club that never existed, of course, you teasing bastard.
I still have the skills I would have gotten from there. It's pretty interesting, actually. Anyways, how was your first time with the literature club faring? We must both be experiencing a situation we thought impossible, yet here we are.
I'm doing fine, though you, as the expert Miss President that you are, will probably hate this first piece.
Knowing you, I'm sure it'll turn out better than you think it to be. Do you want to see mine first or share yours first?
I think I'd rather share mine and be done with that before gazing upon your professional work of art.
You're flattering me now. Well, if you want to see it, here it is.
Oh, Twin Realities, haha. I see what they did there. Oh, look at it, putting a little playing with words on the paper. Oh god, gotta read poems again.
Twin realities. A reality so vast and huge, perceivable only with 5 senses. Full of oh, they should put a hole in the hole. That's clever. Full of holes and secluded memories, never filled, never uncovered. Still they try to fill the holes, thinking that they can be filled. Useless. Reality, reality. There's a place, a reality just like mine, where holes are filled, where mysteries are uncovered, where dreams come true. But I can't build a bridge. I am alone. Useless. I can only watch. These soul twins never meet again, until somebody in that other world builds the bridge. But that's impossible. Reality, reality.
Oh.
I don't think its meaning is much of a mystery. After all, that's happened.
No, indeed it isn't. But wow, I like it, Monika. Not that I'm an expert, but this is really your freeform style, and you know I like that.
That's great to hear, Zero, but is that all you've got on analysis?
Don't underestimate me, Monika.
Wait, so I'm not allowed to underestimate you, but you're allowed to underestimate yourself?
Do you want to hear what I've got or not, silly girl?
I'm waiting.
I've yet to figure out a way to talk with Monika without her controlling the entire conversation. It's almost magical how she always does that. I like the little details, like the realities coming closer, and the hole you left in the word holes. I see, I pointed that out too. I'm just like this guy. Screw everyone else in the comments who said I was stupid. That I couldn't be this guy because I wasn't smart enough. You guys are bullies, and I'm looking at you, Natsuki. You're the one who said it. You probably thought it.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I'm pretty sure I did call you stupid.
Okay, you didn't even think it then.
Yeah. Don't cry.
Wow, that wasn't even like a sympathetic don't cry. That was just an order. Don't cry. Stop it, you're embarrassing me.
No.
Whatever.
No.
What I found most interesting to watch was the blunt, depressing tone you got going there. Useless? Useless? I'm not used to your poems going in that direction.
That's a good observation. Honestly, I don't know why I did that. I think that my subconscious just felt up to that style. It's not that my style is changing, but it's always good to try new things, right?
Agreed. Monica tilts her head and stares at my eyes in a rushed way, making me feel like my face transformed into that of a zombie or something. It passes as sudden as it came. However, Monica straightens herself and asks me a most anticipated question.
Well, may I see your poem now, Zero?
Sure, it's why I'm here in the first place. I gingerly hand Monica my poem. For some reason, I feel really nervous, standing here in front of Monica. I grab a chair from the dinner table, turn it around, and sit on it.
Are you being nervous? Come on, chap, that's a bit over the top.
Chap? And I'm not nervous! I merely put the chair back, but I do so rather clumsily. I and my good friend the chair fall over to the ground, furthering my embarrassment.
Come on, don't go Sayori on me. Let me help you up.
Monica offers me her hand, and I take it. My face probably as red as a tomato.
Now, about your poem, Zero.
Ugh, bring it on!
I hear that you look forward to my criticism. Trust me, it's not that bad. I love how your poem has a rhythm to it, almost like a song. It works really well with such an uplifting subject as well. This poem style is like Natsuki's, and I can appreciate that. The subject of your poem is really something I'd expect Sayori to write about, and indeed, she cares a lot about her friends. Zero, about Sayori. You're good friends, aren't you?
I think so.
Great, I myself should actually spend more time with our beloved vice president. Wouldn't want to leave her hanging, huh?
Monica, stop. No. No, don't you laugh. You're encouraging her. You're all evil. That makes for an odd silence, Monica. Though she is right. I could spend more time with Sayori.
We must take care of her well. Sayori specifically. Anyways, I've held you up long enough. You should see the others.
Good call. Speak with you later, Monica. Now, where was I? Sharing poems. Who's next? The person we just talked about. Sayori is absently looking around before she notices me.
Hey, Zero. I can't wait to see what you've written.
Sayori is a bounce beaming, and I just made up that word. It's something that can only be done correctly by the one and only Sayori. Wow, calm down. You'll be disappointed if you're that enthusiastic.
Sorry, I guess it's just me being really curious. I hoped to read Zero's poem yesterday. And now, a day later, I'm reading Zero's poem instead.
Whoa! She was gonna read Zero's poem, but instead she ended up reading Zero's poem? That's crazy.
It's probably a lot different from what Zero would write. I think your style fits Monica's style.
This is not working well. This is making me really regret not changing my name. I should have put Afro for one of them.
You said that before, yeah.
What do you mean, yeah? At one point I was like, I should just restart and put Afro, and you're like, no, you're keeping it.
Well, no, don't restart.
Why not? I can just skip through all the options.
No, you have to keep it like this because it's funny.
You're mean. I'm just gonna say Afro if I can figure it out. If I can figure that she's supposed to say it, I'm just gonna say Afro.
Okay.
You're really good friends with Monica, are you? I think I'm a bit jealous.
How could you suddenly think that? You haven't even read anything yet, silly.
Can I see it now?
Well, of course. Here. Sayori carefully scans the low-quality office paper with her eyes.
Wow, I really like this, Zero. Friendship is such a nice subject to write a poem about. I bet mine is a bit about that too.
Cool. Yeah, friends are really important to me. Especially if I have only a few. Maybe my poem was meant for Sayori. Maybe the subject was meant for Sayori. I think I fucked up.
I don't think you fucked up. I think it just kind of. It was meant for multiple. Maybe like each of the subjects can like appeal to more than one girl.
Maybe
'Cause
that's
Natsuki said
maybe
she
that's
liked
the,
it too.
yeah. Listen, maybe that's the strategy though. You know, now I've done something for both Sayori and Natsuki. Oh, by making the poem for Natsuki, but then like making it in the style of Natsuki's, and then making it a subject that Sayori likes. I'm gonna need confirmation on that. I don't know if that's actually a good idea or a bad idea. I try to make sure everyone's days are as bright as possible. I think we share that mentality then. I was trying to imitate her giggle. I ain't doing that. He imitated Sayori's cliche giggle on purpose. She seemed to like it. Can I see yours now? Sayori makes an erratic movement to hand me her poem. I carefully take it from her hands, not wanting to cause a nuclear reaction. Oh god.
Change the day. Every day I wake up under the sun. I eat breakfast, I talk with my friends, and then I go back to sleep. Every day is a happy day. But if every day is happy, it can't be happy. Every day I wake up under the same sun. I eat the same breakfast, I talk with the same friends, and then I go back to sleep. Every day, every day, every day. I want something to change. I want another sun, something else to eat. And all of my friends change, change, change. Every day, another day. Will you change the day for me?
Oh, that was nice. I like that.
Hmm.
Change sure is a thing to write about, huh? I can tell this story came from your heart, and this is what makes it a great Sayori poem.
Aw, those are kind words you say so easily, Zero.
I love how Sayori worded her sentence there. Hey, it's true. I like how you wrote about everything's changing with our lives. And curious. Wishful thinking alert. Warning. Mouth went rogue. Dispatching last-ditch neutral signals to stop mouth. Does your last line refer to me? Mission failed. We have a rogue action. I repeat, we have a rogue action.
Well, yeah, that refers to you, Zero. You saved us.
Aw, that makes this poem extra sweet to me.
You deserve it, Zero. You've done so much for us.
My pleasure, Agent Cinnamon. An awkward silence follows. For some reason, Sayori's compliment didn't have the usual impact Sayori's relentless compliments have. That is not much of a concern. Were it not Sayori was giving flat compliments, it's creeping me out a bit. Now, we should get to the others. I think we're taking a bit too long. Alright, and now it's Yuri's. Bop! Yuri's sitting on the couch, intensely staring at her poem. She notices me when my legs enter her field of view.
Greetings, Zero. It's nice to have you here.
I can say the same, Yuri. Good greetings to you. Yuri stands up and holds her poem to me.
You don't have to feel like a newcomer to me anymore, but I'd still love to see where your heart belongs in the wide world of literature. Would you like to read mine first? I'm sure our exchange will provide some interesting conversation.
Well, how can I say no to such a professionally asked question? Yuri timidly hands me her poem. Her handwriting rivals the in-game description, and I think it'd be remotely possible with such a pristine script handwriting. Not that that of the others is bad, of course, especially Monica's handwriting is really nice, but Yuri just rivals everything. She rivals it so much I can't even read this!
Try, read it!
I don't even know what this says!
Wait, share screen's boring. Can't see it either.
Well, it says existing beyond the impossible. This is hard. I don't wanna.
It's not that long. Come on.
Oh, it's gonna be hard.
Come on.
I'm not doing the voice then.
You don't have to.
World of beneath? What's that? Listen, beneath. Oh my god. I already don't like this. What is this? Is that untruth? Undead?
Tail?
World of the undead? A tale.
I can't see the share screen's blurry. I can't
A
read it.
tale existing beyond the impossible. Completion. Or infinite crossroad of possibilities. What is that? The sand? The land alight with logic in a world of no reason. Every... This is gibberish. All this is just a blurry mess to me. Yet there is darkness. Darkness, light, Kingdom Hearts. Fuel me. Until
Says
I
every
believe.
day we find. Oh.
Until I believe. Poems need to start going in the history so I can just read it here.
Oh, you can't do that because poems are just pictures. They're getting
You know
called
what?
in.
It's lame. I take a while to read through the poem. I know what Yuri's thinking when I see her expression. Yeah, it's hard to read your handwriting, Yuri. God! Your handwriting's pristine, Yuri. I was just making sure I got everything. Because, man, I love the metaphors and language you use. And it's cool to have something of you to read beside the few poems I know from you within the game.
Well, wait, did you just predict what I was thinking?
In the game, you would have shared poems with Zero yesterday and when— Damn it! You would have shared poems with Afro yesterday, and when he took long to read, you thought the same. Sorry if that startles you.
Oh, well, I do hope that this poem didn't come off as predictable to you then.
I did kind of expect the subject, of course, but otherwise, no. You're not predictable. Like I said, I love your style. I think it's the one reason I relate to. I think it's the one I relate to the most. Not reason.
Really? Thank you, Zero. That means a lot to me. What else do you think of my poem?
So you want me to do an analysis, huh? Well, let me see. I take a good moment to think before relaying my impressions, and I have one chance to show Yuri I understand her writing style. And I think your poem is talking about trying to comprehend a world of fantasy, like a good book or another reality. But from a perspective that makes it impossible to find a definite answer. The last few lines, pulling, never succeeding until I believe, sound like you've brought the world as closest to comprehension as possible. But it's still not the same, like you still coming from a computer in this world or things in fantasy books still being impossible.
Wow, I'm impressed, Zero. We think likewise, for your analysis of my poem is almost an exact description of my thought process on writing it. I don't know what else I can say. I'd love to read yours now.
It might not be as spectacular as my analyzing of your poem, sorry. I return Yuri's poem and then nervously hand her my own. She starts studying it with a smile first, but it fades to make way for an intense expression. It makes me feel worried, but I'm sure her expression can't be one that's too negative.
Aha, I see. Your poem is interesting. The way you convey your words do show some characteristics of beginners. Not that it's bad, of course. I mean, your writing style shows some similarities with most beginning writers.
Yeah, I know. Sorry to disappoint you. I know your speech about those tropes from the game. You held one there as well.
Did I? Oh, well, I won't be able to tell you anything new on that matter then. Now, regarding the meaning of your poem, I think it's quite clear that your poem is about the advancements you've managed to create with your invention. Finding friends in another world. I think it's not a wrong observation of me to say that it's a dream come true for you.
Well, I can't deny that.
But I don't know what more to say, and I'd say that this is a good start in the world of poetry for you, Zero.
Thanks, Yuri. That means a lot to me. Yuri nods and sits back down on the couch, again going through her poem. Are we done now?
Oh, yes, we are. Sorry, I didn't mean to drift away.
It's fine. Happens to me as well.
Okay.
With that awkward exchange done, I leave Yuri alone on the couch. Yuri's new voice is weird to do. It's like, I guess Winnie the Pooh Yuri's gone.
It sounds better. Like, I like it more.
I guess I do too. It actually sounds like a girl more.
Mhm.
It has more of the shy girl in it too, I feel. Now,
Yeah.
I'm done sharing poems. How are the others faring? Oh, this is troubling. Natsuki walks up to Yuri to share poems with her. Oh god!
Oh, here we go.
Monica and Sayori just initiated a conversation at the other side of the living room. I should keep an eye on Natsuki and Yuri, knowing what happened last time. Yup, they're reading each other's poems simultaneously. They both look increasingly disappointed.
What's with this language? Did you say something? No, it's nothing.
Now Kraton falls between the two. They both try to break the silence at the same time, making the situation even worse. I want to step in and prevent the argument from breaking out in the first place, but that would be even more awkward. I mentally prepare the words I'll use to calm everyone down once things start to happen. So, well, I guess it's a fancy poem.
Thank you. Yours is... cute.
Cute? Is that all you have to say? Did you... Ugh. Natsuki clenches her fists, slightly damaging Yuri's poem, which she still has in her hands.
Well, I guess you can call it that.
Whoa, that's a turn of events. I didn't expect the recent events really affected the girls thoroughly. I already knew that, but this proves it. Perhaps this conversation won't turn into a heated discussion. That would save me a lot of trouble.
But now about your poem, I have some advice to give you. To start, I kindly thank you for your offer, but I am in no need of your advice. I spent a long time defining my writing style, and I don't think I'm on the verge of altering it. I do have a couple of suggestions for your poem.
No thanks. It's clear that you don't like my poem, and if I wanted suggestions, I'd ask the others. Sayori and Monica liked my poem. Zero liked it as well.
That's good to hear, because they liked my poem as well. Zero specifically even concluded my poem to be his preferred one.
Wait, did I say that? I did say I related to her style best. I shouldn't have said that.
Oh, is that so? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our club nerd, Yuri.
Yuri suddenly straightens. With that movement, her aura completely changes to one of higher authority.
I think you're just jealous of the fact that Zero appreciated my poem better.
This discussion is getting out of hand, and I step forward and raise a hand. Hey, cut it, you two. I want to say...
Were you listening in on us? This doesn't involve you.
I think it is...
It doesn't. Yuri's the one who involves you in particularly every conversation. I beg your pardon. That is an ill observation. If we're talking facts, I am not the one who acts overly cutesy and friendly whenever Zero shows up. If we're talking facts, my boobs didn't triple in size since Zero showed up.
Let's keep this argument a bit wholesome.
Guys, I don't like fighting. Does it involve you, Sayori?
Natsuki?
Silence!
By the gods, I can't even describe the effect the word had on the four of us. I never heard Monica induce so much emotion in a single word. Heck, I didn't think it was possible for humans to do that. It's filled with the concern of a leader, the pure venom of a great enemy, the compassion of a lifelong best friend. Everything.
Cut it, both of you. Do you even realize what you're having a discussion about? Your distinct styles in poetry shouldn't be something you should get angry about. I know both of you to be very capable writers. Furthermore, I know Zero well enough to say that he appreciates both of your poems. There's nothing odd about Natsuki's behavior or Yuri's looks. If you're both so concerned about Zero's opinion, go ask him about it. At least he and Sayori are trying to be nice to everyone. You're concerning us all with this useless discussion. Am I understood?
Girls, really, it's flattering how much you apparently care about my opinion, but you shouldn't hold such a fierce argument about that. I could have prevented this entire argument from happening. Excuse me. Without another word, I rush upstairs, covering my face along the way. I knew this discussion was going to happen. I didn't think they would care about me as much as they did about Afro. But gods, how can I call myself a friend if I let this happen to everyone? Monica's doing things a trillion times better than she did last time. She's a good friend. But no, I had to be such a freaking loser like I always am. And now Natsuki and Yuri are angry and Sayori's troubled. This is why I have no friends. This is why I never deserved any of this. Good job keeping up your reputation, Zero. You just showed them your incompetence. Again. You are a disgrace. There are no tears. There's just utter disappointment. There's just the failure that is my every action. I knew depression won't leave me alone for longer than these few days.
No, sun, please shine again. How can I repent for my sins? I don't know exactly how much time passes, but I can vaguely hear someone walking up the stairs now. My door swings open. Zero, we need to talk. Without any semblance of energy, I look up to face Natsuki. Her hands are at her hips, and I'm not sure what to make of her expression. My face probably resembles that of a soulless zombie. You're feeling really bad about our argument, huh? I came to say I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said a lot of those things. I mean, not like freaking Yuri was being great. But, yeah. Come on, dummy. Tell me you're alright. Can I do anything? I'm alright, Natsuki. Thank you for coming. It's just, I knew you and Yuri were never going to have that discussion. That could have stopped it from ever happening. I shouldn't have told Yuri I loved her poems. That was so one-sided of me. Your poems are wonderful as well. Heck, who freaking cares about those poems? They're all wonderful people. And I know you all so well. I should be the mediator. If I did my job right, you'd all be best friends. But I'm not that person. I'm just a creepy stalker. Nothing more. Natsuki looks at me for a few seconds before fiercely sitting herself down next to me on my bed. She's probably going to be angry with me for being such a doofus. You freaking dummy. You're mad at yourself for not preventing the future from happening? Come on. How hard can you be on yourself? You're not some wizard responsible for the fate of the universe. Natsuki's tone is still the exact same bossy tone I've come to know of her, but it still somehow holds an entirely different bundle of emotions. You're just you, and you're a really nice guy, but in the end, it's just you. It's not like the world just ended because of an argument. Everyone argues from time to time, idiot. Natsuki gives me a playful slap on my back. The force of the impact is perfect. It's not painful and brings the slightest smile to my face. Come on, Natsuki. Come on, idiot. Say this with me. I'm a great friend, but I'm being too freaking hard on myself. Natsuki, you can't... I'm a great friend, but I'm being too freaking hard on myself. I'm a great friend, but I'm being too hard on myself. More power! I want to hear you scream! I'm a great friend, but I'm being too freaking hard on myself! That's more like it. Natsuki delivers me another playful slap on my shoulders, causing me to straighten and exit my miserable position. Dummy. This is a great motivational speaker. Seriously, with that voice, she can make rain clouds worldwide go to extinct permanently. Is everything alright here? Yeah, just gotta blow some sense into his brains. I believe that's a good thing, then. Yeah, I'm doing better. Thanks, guys. I shift my tear-ridden eyes between the two girls, and they're looking at me with concern. Monika turns to Natsuki and raises her famous index finger. I came to remind you of making dinner with Yuri, Natsuki. Dinner? Almost an hour has passed while I sat alone in my room. And with Yuri, I have no idea what Yuri's stance towards the kitchen is, but I'm glad that she's doing something together with Natsuki after that conversation from earlier. Oh, yeah, I'll do that now. Clear your mind for a while, then come back down with a smile. Okay, Zero? Monika gave me that tip every time I went to her with something troubling on my mind. She always manages to say it that sweetly, and I nodded her in thanks. Natsuki stands up and is about to exit my room. Monika's holding up the door. This may be a good time to do some computer work, and I don't want to bother them too much with my uncertainties. But yet, this feels like a moment to have an intimate conversation. Natsuki looks at me and offers me a thumbs up before she turns around to go downstairs. Oh shit! Ah! What do they do? Okay. Technically, we made a poem for Natsuki. Monika has been somewhat ignored recently. We should ask Monika to stay.
Yes.
Yes. I don't know. They told us that we were hanging out with Monika too much.
What? No!
What do you mean, no? They were told her, no!
No.
I mean, no.
You made a Natsuki poem.
Okay, but I'm still saying we could just do computer work. What? No!
Wait, Monica! Monica straightens and puts her left hand to her hip. There's a twinkle in her eye I can't describe. Can you stay with me for a while?
You don't have to ask. Zero, if you ever need a shoulder to lean on, I'm here for you. We all are.
Thanks. Monica strides to my side the way angels do. She's down next to me, and our shoulders almost touch. After a moment of nothing passes, Monica proceeds to put one of her hands on my shoulder. The sensation of her presence and the compassionate look on the face of the friend that helped me through these last months stir up too many emotions for me to handle. And I start to cry. I wipe off any tears that start to form, but there's really no way for me to defend the reputation that represents me as a tougher guy. I'm a wimp after all. Monica, the infinitely wonderful human that she is, senses my despair and huddles closer to me, tightly hugging me like my only dad could after my mom died.
I'm here, Zero. Let it all out.
Monica pauses for a while, looking down at the floor as if to recollect her thoughts.
You didn't do anything wrong, you know? Are you mad at yourself for not preventing that argument from happening? They already forgave each other, and if there's anyone who should have acted up during the discussion, it would have been me. I mean, I'm supposed to be the president, right?
I can't deny the point Monica has, but it still feels all wrong.
Aw, come on now, Zero.
Monica gently grabs my head, and makes me lean on her shoulder. Her body's so warm and comforting, it causes more tears to fall. I'm sobbing now. It doesn't matter how many tears fall, I wouldn't be anywhere else right now. There's no more depression now. The track of time is lost in an infinite void. My thoughts flow through the air, back and forth, like lost feathers.
Zero?
Yes, Monica?
Do you still love me?
Oh, fuck.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Panic wells up inside of me. I flick away the last few tears that managed to fall and stare at Monica for what seems like a million heartbeats. My state of mind was already in a troubled situation. Now all the thoughts I've ever had pass my mind at the same time. I have to reassess the situation. I blink a few times. What is happening? I'm staring at Monica's eyes from a distance, close enough to feel her body warmth. She just asked me if I still love her. The question rings through my mind. I know the answer. Oh God. They're gonna do it to me, aren't they? Oh my! Oh no! What have we done? Guys, I tried to go down Natsuki route. I've been forced down Monica route. Someone call the police. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't put my turn signal on when I was switching routes.
Oh my God.
Yes. I loved you from the start, Monica. I'm so sorry to be so awkward, but I can't deny it. Just pretend I don't, okay? I don't want you to feel awkward around me because...
Remember the little talk we had in that first scenario you wrote for us? You said it was absurd that I proclaimed that I loved you. You were convinced that I wouldn't love the real you. And so I stopped telling you I loved you. But we were best friends. More, you were my hero. And you still are, even if it is you I'm here to comfort. And now here, I know the real you, and I never stopped. Zero.
Time stops. I don't think my eyes blinked since Monica started talking. Her mouth opens.
I love you. You're the sweetest, smartest, most passionate guy I've ever met. Not that I've actually met a real guy ever, but I know you're the best thing anyone could wish for.
Is Monica stuttering? I'm flattered. There are no thoughts telling me that she's lying. Monica's sweet, soothing voice relays only facts.
There's no way to describe your dedication. No way to ever pay you back for what you've done. When you brought the other girls, I feared that you gave up on me. That you loved their unrealistic, anime stereotype personalities more. And perhaps you do, but even with those three suddenly in your reality, you always made sure to spend some time with me. Not that much time has passed, probably more than 24 hours. And you've made us the happiest group of friends ever. You did. Don't deny it, because you can't. Monica. Another worldly light shines from Monica's beautiful emerald green eyes. I now understand what that sparkle I saw was. I gently embrace Monica and hold her as tight as I can, as if the universe will simply cease to exist if I ever let go of her. As she returns the gesture, is this what eternity feels like? I don't know how long we spent hugging each other. I'm not a permanent single after all. Almost literally the perfect girl loves me, the worst type of nerd on the planet. I'm not convinced that I deserved her, no. But what I have I will cherish with all my heart and soul. Now whenever you feel bad, remember what I said in those first few days. I will always love you unconditionally, and whenever you feel a bit down, I'm by your side. I always will be. You don't know how happy you've made me, Monica. I've always told you about my pretty depressing thoughts and stuff. But there's no way for me to make you feel that full picture. And now it's gone. I have the most wonderful family ever, with three wonderful girls, and you. Just Monica. Just Monica. And the others, of course, want to leave them in negligence. Jeez, what's wrong with me right now? But for now, here in your room, it'll be just Monica. Seeing that my sadness has been lifted for now, Monica can justify reverting to her evil, teasing personality. Were you so convinced of your unattractiveness that you didn't notice any signs or anything? During poem sharing, Natsuki interrogated me on why I'm so quote-unquote flirty around you. You're always like that, Monica. Monica zips a finger through my hair. I'm staring blankly forward, still overwhelmed with the turn of events. Suddenly, Monica leans down. My eyes are up here. Where were you looking at? If I stare straight forward towards Monica, I must have looked at... I was lost in thought! You're taking advantage of me! Let's head downstairs. Food should be done soon. You wouldn't want to leave the others waiting, huh? Yeah. Put a smile on that cute face of yours, silly. We'll have some fun later, and Yuri has yet to apologize to you. I give Monica one last look of all the gratitude I can muster before going after her. These days have been real crazy. This day is even crazier. Monica smiles at me and beckons for me to go down first. I'm reluctant at first, but then I march downstairs. Jesus Christ, this demo is so long.
Yeah.
I think it's almost done. We have to keep going.
Okay.
Arrive at the kitchen. That's become the club's international operations center. My nose tells me something delicious has been in the making. Yuri just finished setting the table. She notices me come down. Seeing some distress in her eyes, she puts down the last plate in her hands and walks up to me. Zero, I would like to apologize regarding how startled you were with the discussion I had with Natsuki. It's fine, Yuri. I feel a lot better now. Yuri pauses for a while after I say that, but after that she rambles on as if I said nothing. Especially relating to the fact that you were an apparent topic in the conversation. It must have been pretty obvious to you now that I care a lot about impressing you. Well, I'm flattered to be a target as important as better verse poets like Monica. Honestly, I really don't know why they would care about my opinion on their poems. Even Sayori could provide for better advice. So, did you and Natsuki already settle things? Yes, we did, on Monica's insistence, but she's right. It was a bit silly of us to start such a heated argument based on our writing styles. Monica wanted us to write something in each other's styles next time. I don't think that's going to work out in any way, but I promised Natsuki to try at least. That sounds like some good development. I'm sure your Natsuki-style poem will not turn out badly. While I say it, I can't prevent myself imagining a rhyme-oriented poem with way too complicated words. Oh god, I can't wait to see that. In turn, Natsuki will probably have a hard time coming up with the well-described metaphors, if she also agreed on this, that is. Well, thanks. I just feel bad for some things that I've said. Though Natsuki did go a little far on some things. There's no truth in what she said about, you know... Whoa, of course. That was a bit of an eccentric statement of hers. It's up to me to change the subject, it seems. So, you made dinner, Yuri? I recall seeing boxes of a wide variety of different foods being brought here by the Dokis. They have no idea what kind of food to expect for tonight. Luckily, I'm not a picky eater. Oh, yes, I did. I and Natsuki made some Chinese-inspired delicacies while you and Monica were upstairs. I missed out on some team building, it seems. Darn. Oh, you didn't miss much, or anything. Zero, there you are! Are you alright? You looked really, really sad after what happened.
I'm fine, Sayori. Thanks for asking. Before I manage to continue my sentence, my stomach starts to relay its thoughts on politics. Something tells me I should go eat something. I'm famished.
Yay!
I seat myself at the dinner table in between Yuri and Sayori. Man, this food looks delicious and really well made. Can't believe that today passed so quickly. It was a very eventful day. Heck, more eventful than I could dream of just a week ago. Yeah, it passed by so quickly. Fucking 2 episodes was this day. Either 2 or 3. So quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, so fast.
I mean, I guess technically in real life, 2-hour days would be very short, but still, in terms of visual novels, this is a long-ass day.
Yeah.
The conversation we have is light. Monika's trying to keep silence from settling in, since Sayori's eerily quiet. Oh no! Never mind what I said. Sayori's just quiet because she's loudly biting through her food instead. Okay, never mind.
Oh.
I see what you did there, Mod. You tricked me. You made me think, oh no, she's quiet. And then it's like, never mind, she's just loudly biting through her food. I can see that Yuri and Natsuki are trying to find a conversation topic to talk about, though they don't really find something to talk about actively. Monika teases me a lot during our eating, not to mention the winking she now utilizes to further embarrass me. I'm afraid that being Monika's boyfriend is not an easy title to keep for sane people. Soon I finish my food. I'm the first to be done, not counting the always first to finish Sayori.
So, Zero, have you discovered anything else regarding our virtual origins?
That's a good question, Monika. Like I said, I purchased some backup cables and batteries and stuff to begin with. Then I've tried analyzing your character files, but I couldn't find anything yet. I don't think it's too pressing at the moment, but I may discover something.
Well, okay then. Good job. Any plans for tomorrow?
Nothing in particular. I was thinking of showing you around the neighborhood. My dad wanted me to pick up a package tomorrow anyways.
What about us getting recognized? DDLC is a pretty well-known game.
Well, if we don't travel together, we can always shrug it off as a fun coincidence. People won't suspect a thing.
That sounds good. You should travel in groups then.
It's okay, we'll just say you're cosplayers. It'll work.
Yeah.
Really good cosplayers.
Yeah, like, they'll be like, wow.
Really good
really
cosplayers
good.
that can really capture the personality and stay in character.
You'll be one busy tour guide.
Oh yes, I'm afraid so. But, back to the point. I just realized something about the legal stuff we still have to handle, about you four seemingly just materializing into this country. The way for you four to be accepted here, I'm saying this while I'm realizing the importance of it, is if my dad would agree to adopting you. It's probably the best way, but you'll be nearly impossible to convince.
Adoption? Wah!
Sorry, I can't process this anymore.
We're going to be adopted by your dad? Didn't he hate everything that had to do with manga and anime and stuff?
Well, I don't think we can convince him of something like that. It's way too extreme, even for something as world-changing as this.
When was your dad coming back?
It's Tuesday now, and this Saturday is when he'll be back.
And it's clear then, if we want to exist in this reality, we'll have to convince your dad somehow. We have a lot of preparing to do for our first impression.
You just be like, alright, so Monika's your straight A daughter that you've always wanted. Yuri's also smart, so you know, you might like her. Sayori's cute. And bubbly. And Natsuki's...
Sayori is Sayori.
Yeah, Sayori's Sayori. She's a wild card. And Natsuki's cute.
Yeah.
And she bakes. She already has a hobby. Just have to appreciate her other hobbies. But yeah, Sayori's just, look at her. That's the face of a wild card.
But what madman would agree to adopting 4 18-year-old girls that suddenly appeared in their absence?
Exactly. I'm sure we can find another way.
It's just as extreme as having us 4 suddenly sleep over at your house. Your dad does understand that this is an extreme situation, right? I'm positive that he's a reasonable man, based on what I know of him. We must convince him. And I'm sure that with the right approach, we can. Wow, we'd all be a family together.
Come on, Sayori. That's a bit... Well, okay then. I must try to convince my dad. And sorry for that to be so awkward, but it's part of being wonderful people from a wonderful game. Though yes, nobody of you asked to be part of a game. Now, to get our minds off of things, I was actually planning to watch a movie together tonight. My god, this episode will never end. I must have that movie somewhere here. I hear the Dokis mutter things amongst themselves while I turn around. This new realization has seeded some panic, not just in them, but in me as well. But Monica seems confident, of course, in getting us through that. Indeed, my father is a reasonable man. What we're asking isn't reasonable. Just keep our minds off things for a while. There's nothing we can really do about the issue at the moment. Walk over to the couch and start up the TV. My dad rarely used the living room TV, but it's great to use now. Pressing a few buttons on my remote, I start the movie. It's a fun little animated movie called Carter Sees. It's nothing too extreme, and I see no reason for any of the Dokis not to enjoy it. Though my main goal with watching a movie together is not the movie itself, it's watching it together. Hey guys, the movie's starting. Won't you guys sit down? I'll get some snacks. I was just getting that. What exactly are we watching? You'll see, Yuri. Let me turn off the lights. Shouldn't we set the atmosphere a bit? Looking at a blue light screen in the dark isn't a positive development for your eyes. Perhaps some candlelight? Yuri, it's fine. We don't need to watch like professionals. And I'll keep a small light behind the screen on. Go sit down and have fun. No, okay, we just skipped the movie. I guess that. No, okay, we're watching the movie. It's probably gonna, like, summarize it. I don't know. You people are like, why are you so hectic to end at 0? Well, it's 3 o'clock in the morning, guys. And it's also the fact that it's like, I don't want to end it at a place and then we end up having, like, 10 minutes left for the next episode. So it's just like, god damn it, I thought it was gonna end, but it's not, and it's just like, eh. It's still nice that there's this much of this mod, I guess. Because, I mean, it's a nice mod. I do enjoy it a lot. With the lights off, I beckon for the girls to sit down on the couch. Now let's get some candy in a bowl, which she puts down on the ground next to her. Yuri sits at the edge of the couch next to me, and Sayori sits at the other side. She unwittingly sits very closely to me, while Yuri is visibly sitting as far away as possible. Can't really blame Yuri. Movie's starting. There are a few slow camera shots panning around a small cafe until our protagonist, Carter, gets into view. He's still a boy in this prologue scene. He just won a game of poker against a group of burly, muscled Marines. The music, the camera angle, the look on their faces, it's all implying that they're going to bash Carter's skull in. But instead, they shake his hand and become good friends with him. The next few scenes are a trip through the years Carter spends with his older veteran friends, sharing laughs, drinks, and most importantly, winning tournaments and money. But then a scene plays where his friends go off a seaward adventure, smiling, waving a goodbye. It transitions into a scene where they fight valiantly against a storm. Then it's just a middle-aged Carter with no parents or friends, sitting alone at the bar that used to be his happy place, fiddling with his favorite deck of cards. I think the story's unique, though structured in a pretty cliche way. Either way, it's fun. Sayori laughs aloud at the funny parts and loudly awls during the sadder moments. Natsuki enjoys herself by insulting every cliche and every mistake the movie offers. And Monica and Yuri are just silent. At less intense moments of the movie, I take a naughty moment to look at them. Both of them look so calm. I see. Both of them look so calm. Why don't they like my movie? It's getting later, and we're all visibly getting more tired. Natsuki closes her eyes. She's so tired that she doesn't protest when Monica repositions her head to be on Monica repositions her head to be on her shoulder. Aww. While I contemplate this, Sayori suddenly taps me on my right shoulder, and I turn to her a bit clumsily. It's dark, and I can't see the details of Sayori's appearance, but I can swear that her eyes glow and sparkle in the dark. Zero, can I lay on your shoulder? Sayori whispers softly while she awaits my answer. I can hear the exciting action in the movie continue. I would usually say yes, but Monica's looking at me. I never thought to think this about a girl, but I don't want to make her jealous or anything. No, just say yes! It's not like come on! Don't do this. No, it's not. Don't be that guy. Come on, man. It's just Sayori laying on his shoulder. She's tired. Man, I swear, if he says no, I'm gonna be hella pissed. I mean, that's how relationships in movies always failed, right? Damn it!
Aww.
I don't like this guy. It's so mean! This dude's
His shoulder hurts a bit. He made an excuse.
don't like this, man. I swear to God. Now Sayori can't rest her head. This is mean. This is rude. Like, come on now. So, Natsuki can just rest her head on Monica, but fucking Sayori can't rest her head on me? What is this? She's tired. This is mean. Sorry, Sayori. My shoulder hurts a bit. Oh, okay. No!
Oh.
I feel a bit bad after hearing a sad reaction, so I just stare at the TV and have the movie absorb my thoughts a little. You fucking asshole. We have to hang out with Sayori more. In the corner of my eye, I can see Sayori trying the same method as I am. What a relaxed and great way to spend the evening. I can't wait to see what tomorrow holds for us. Credits play, and I slowly stand up and turn to face the Dokis in the dark. Well, everyone enjoyed. I hope everyone enjoyed. Natsuki's sleeping. My eyes pop wide in embarrassment. Oh, because I was loud. I hope you all enjoyed. Natsuki's sleeping! Oh! My eyes pop wide open in embarrassment. I brought my voice to a quiet whisper. Well, good night, everyone. I guess we'll just let Natsuki stay here. I think so. Oh, and the movie was great. Good choice, Zero. There were some things wrong with the plot. For example, there should have been... I don't hear what Yuri's ranting anymore since I'm too tired. Sorry, I got the same idea. She says a quiet goodbye in between Yuri's talk. Jokes about Natsuki being cute. Heads upstairs. I'm not rambling, aren't I? It's just late. We should go to sleep. Yes, of course. Good night, everyone. I head upstairs towards my happy place, my workshop, and my area of rest. Walk up the stairs and enter the bathroom to brush my teeth. In the mirror, I can see that my eyes are screaming that I'm not getting enough sleep, but I look good otherwise. I lock the door and quickly change clothes, unlocking it immediately after. Following that, I comb my hair and exit the room, only to bump into Sayori. She was about to enter the bathroom. Whoops! Sorry. Before I knew how to react, Sayori launches herself past me into the bathroom. She closed the door behind her. That was embarrassing. I give her a good night and a laugh through the door, where I'm not sure if it went heard, and walked to my room. Huh. So, where was I? I inadvertently smile. I stand up to turn off the lights and I lie myself in bed. A lot of it going on in my head, once again, but I'll sleep happily at least. I'm still mad at myself for my inaction when Natsuki and Yuri argued, but they apologize now. And it's kind of a silly thing to get overly angry about preventing a discussion of such a little subject, right? Having resolved that, my mind starts to worry about my dad's arrival. There's so much I need to explain to him correctly. There isn't much room for error in making a first impression of the girls, and what I've done throughout the week. My head jerks up as I hear a sudden noise. Oh, it's just the door. Yuri walks towards me, but then suddenly halts. Greeting. You weren't already sleeping, were you? I'm sitting on my bed, Yuri. It'll be pretty inconvenient sleeping. But yeah, we should go to sleep now. A lot of things to do tomorrow. Yes. Yuri walks over to her bed and lies down on it. She loudly sighs as if she too has hundreds of thoughts to be contemplated before sleep can take her. Have a good night, Zero. That, we go to sleep. I lose consciousness. And there it is. End of Twin Realities V0 2.1. Made with the love by Lord Blubby. He joined my server the other day. Or at least like the day before yesterday, I think. Be sure to comment on the Reddit page, the Reddit post, to give me feedback on the pros and cons of your experience so far. Be sure to try a few more routes in this version of the game. If you played a single playthrough only, you've only seen about half the content. There are already a lot of relatively good and bad endings in this demo. What? They're bad endings? Stay tuned for V0.3. Day 3 will see you take the Dokis outdoors. Saving the Dokis and your dear protagonist from their problems will suddenly become a lot more apparent. And also, V0.3 will further expand on Day 1 and Day 2. Ah, fuck. I mean, I can't replay those, I'm sorry. Thank you for playing. Continue to warp back to the title screen. Alright, well, that's nice. Also, yeah, I'm sorry. I know Day 1 and Day 2 is going to be probably expanded, but it might still just be a lot of me reading the same stuff. So I'm sorry to the people who... I mean, technically, you'll still be able to see those, because at one point, I'm gonna stream the other routes probably, like I usually do with other mods, so you people will see that. Or, you can always download it for yourself in the description. Pertaining other choices. Alright, here's the thing. I'm not going to replay it and do other choices because the fact that this mod is still constantly getting updated. Like I said, I will do another playthrough of the mod when it is fully all finished, and I can just play it all right there. Because consider the way this mod has options, it would be kind of hard for me to focus on, oh, what happens if I click, I want to be with Natsuki. That could be a very short episode if I just click that one option. Like, there's so many different options and stuff you can do in this mod, I feel like replaying it would be very hard. So it's like, I'm just gonna wait until it's all out, and then we'll just... I think we're on Monica route now? I don't know what happened.
You're dating her now. You're her boyfriend now.
Yeah, apparently... I'm sorry, everyone, about the... apparently, fuck the poll.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I guess that poll was for nothing then.
The mod just said, fuck the poll. I was like, I'm gonna try to be with Natsuki. The mod was like, fuck you. You picked one option that you wanted Monica to stay in the room. It's over. You love her now. I'm like, okay. Sorry to everyone in the poll. Apparently Monica's route's going first. To be fair, though, it makes the most sense, to be honest. Because,
yeah,
like he said, you've been talking to Monica for, like, the longest time before they came back. So it makes the most sense to be with her. Because, I mean, imagine how hard that would hurt her if you were talking to her 3 months and you even told her you loved her before. So it's like, you're basically just...
and then she, like, then she, like, asks you if you still love her, and then you have to say... No. Like, how hurt do you think she would be?
That's the thing. I don't know if she'd still ask that, because, I mean, I feel like if you just, like, make Natsuki stay with you, or if you make, like, you just stay and work on the computer, something else might happen. But granted, she might ask you later, though, so who knows.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, you told her that you love her before, so then to go with another girl is, like, a pretty scummy thing, to be honest.
Yeah.
So it's like, going with her first, I guess, would be nice. But yeah, this mod's really nice. I like this. I think it has a lot of potential. I like the wholesomeness. I like the idea. The idea is cool. I like it's like Doki's in the real world, even though it's still technically using the visual novel backgrounds and everything.
Yeah.
But it's like, I like the idea. It's cute. But anyway, that is it. If you guys want to play it for yourself, the link will be in the description. Also, I guess I might as well talk about it. I did make a poll a while ago when I thought this mod was close to ending. Asking what mod you guys wanted to see after this mod was done. And the mod that it was between Love and Literature, Doki Doki Murder Case, DDLC Take 2 demo, Doki Doki Date Club demo, and A Better Tomorrow demo. The one that won was Murder Case with 56% of the votes. So, next mod will be Murder Case. I'm surprised. I thought Love and Literature was going to win because a lot of you are Natsuki fans. So, and that's a Natsuki mod. So, I mean... Hey, whatever. We'll play that. I'm interested in that as well, actually, to be honest. I don't actually know what to expect from that. But yeah, so yeah, that, the stream coming up Saturday isn't going to be DDLC related. We're going to fight, it's going to be Deltarune again, doing some secret boss. So, I mean, unless I beat him one shot or something, in which case, I will just have to switch to Yuri for Purist mod for the rest of that stream. But anyway, yeah, that's the end of this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. This has been Zero. Peace.